Good evening or good morning, depending on where you're at. Welcome to PlayStation News Tonight. Thanks for checking it out. I appreciate it. While I don't do the PlayStation News ones as often as the Xbox ones, I felt like there was a good amount of PlayStation news to cover, specifically geared towards PlayStation, so hence PlayStation News Tonight. Also want to do a quick shout out to Jay Williams for hooking me up with better thumbnails for these now that they're going to be more regular. So he did the new one for this and Xbox News Tonight as well, so thank you to him. Go check him out if you want some awesome artwork or whatever. He does amazing work. So let's jump right into the news. GT Sport, yes, Gran Turismo Sport beta invites are heading out now. So go check your email if you signed up. If you didn't sign up, I think you can still sign up and they might still allow you into it. But yeah, I guess it's always important to sign up for these things, in my opinion, because you can help shape the future of these games. And I think that's very, very important. They listen to your feedback, whether you think so or not. They do, trust me, because you're the consumer. And so if you have issues or something, best to get them in now than wait, for the game to release and then complain and then have to wait for patches and things like that. So GT Sport beta invites heading out now. So go ahead and, like I said, check your email. Next up, sad day. PS3 production. That's right, PlayStation 3 production to cease. In Japan and likely everywhere else after that. The console that came out in 2006 looks like it's going to wrap it up finally in 2017. And who could blame them? I'm sure most people have probably moved on by now anyway. All in all, pretty decent console. Had some really nice exclusive there towards the end. Underappreciated. Rough start, but just goes to show you that any console can have a rough start and come back and do extremely well with the right amount of games and things like that. So congrats to Sony on that. And maybe if you had favorite PS3 games or whatever, I liked the Resistance series a lot. Those were probably some of my favorites on there. I got it strictly because it was where Metal Gear was going to be, and really didn't look back. I mean, at first I think I was a little bit disappointed with it, but then later on, I ended up enjoying it quite a bit, and I own over 100 games, mostly just exclusives, because even to this day, PlayStation is just the exclusive machine for me, not the multi-plat or multiplayer or anything like that. So next up, Horizon Zero Dawn is getting expansions. Yes, Guerrilla Games has confirmed that Horizon Zero Dawn is going to get some expansions in the form of DLC. Not exactly sure when this is going to happen, but it looks like an inevitability because Guerrilla Games actually said they're working on some. So obviously this game is a success for them and success for Sony, so they're going to make as much money as they can off of it. So I would expect expansions, a couple of them, and then also a sequel down the line with probably a lot more DLC and things like that, season pass, what have you. So next up, PS4 has a 57% market share in 2067. The console market is worth about $35 billion in 2016, which is a decline over 2015. But the PS4 accumulated $17.8 billion of the $35 billion, and Xbox One had 26% of the market with $9.1 billion in revenue. So almost double the income, the revenue. So that's pretty good for Sony. Pretty big slapping. No way to really sugarcoat that. I wish that revenue and sales were things that I could play on my PS4, but sadly they aren't. And next thing that I'll probably be playing is Uncharted DLC, but I digress. Back to the news, and we have some very interesting stuff. Uncharted 4 DLC news, huh? Yeah, Uncharted 4's 1-year anniversary approaches, and they're gonna release some new content. They're introducing new permanent game mode, King of the Hill. 2 teams fighting for control to rotate capture points in order to reach the score limit. King of the Hill requires careful coordination and skill, use of multiplayer core. Alongside King of the Hill, they're introducing a new array of vanity items and 3 new weapons. The IN/SAS Type 95 long guns, as well as a scoped competition pistol. So that's pretty cool, I guess. And apparently The DLC for Uncharted multiplayer is available to all players at no additional cost. Just a simple update of the game. Keep an eye out Friday, which is yesterday, technically by the time this drops, March 17th. You're going to get a patch for that, so that's pretty cool. And it looks like if you have like the season pass and stuff, the standalone game expansion or whatever is going to be free to you as well, so that's pretty damn good news. Very impressed with that. Good on them, because that means I don't have to buy it. Okay, David Jaffe, you know, the guy who created God of War, Twisted Metal. He's doing a new game called Drawn to Death, kind of a weird art style, but it's like more like an arena kind of co-op shooter, multiplayer arena type deal. That's going to be free April to PlayStation Plus subscribers, $20 to non-subscribers. But honestly, I think since it's just a shooter, online shooter only, that it doesn't make sense not to be a subscriber and buy this, because you're going to need online to play it, and you have to pay to play. So yeah, just, you know, that'll be pretty cool. Looks like I'll be re-upping my stuff for that, because I got some interest in like trying this out and playing some of the multiplayer. So definitely interested in that, and hopefully it's good. You know, it's definitely piqued my interest and kind of made a comeback in terms of what I'm interested in. So anyway, thank you guys very much for joining me. I hope you guys all had a great St. Patrick's Day, and I hope you guys have a great evening. Get some sleep. Sleep well. Good night. We'll catch you here in the morning. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.